This afternoon, we are going to have a comprehensive discussion regarding the most recent news in the XRP Ripple community. First things first, before we get into the specifics, let's speak about the huge problem that nobody likes to talk about. Ripple and the United States Securities and Exchange Commission are still in court over the case that they are now involved in. People who are interested in cryptocurrency have been discussing this case quite a bit, and they are eagerly anticipating the release of every fresh piece of information. Recent events and the drama that takes place in the courtroom have undergone significant shifts, which we will briefly discuss. XRP Ripple is rumored to be on the verge of attaining victory in this legal dispute. This movie, however, contains all of the answers. It's time to get started. Thank you very much. Give this some thought. Within the context of the high-stakes conflict between Ripple and the SEC, a significant turning point has occurred. When Judge Torres enters the ring, he makes a decision that causes everyone to speculate about what will happen next. Checking out IC will reveal that she is the one in charge of the situation. At this point, what exactly does that imply? It's in the same vein as a move that alters the course of the game and establishes the parameters for what comes after it. However, let's take a step back for a moment to examine the significance of this choice. The Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) revealed a significant secret to Ripple, which was that its XRP token was not a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin or Ethereum, but rather a security. On the other hand, it is comparable to the distinction between monopoly tokens and firm shares. This distinction is particularly significant due to the fact that equities are subject to a great deal of regulations and laws, whilst cryptocurrencies are typically exempt from these provisions. Now let us move on to the ruling that Judge Torres has made. By uttering the letters IC is essentially expressing the sentiment, hold on, let's take a closer look. Where do they discover it? In the end, it was discovered that Ripple's XRP is not a bond. There is a genuine cryptocurrency here. This is similar to the experience of recognizing the distinction between a work of art and a stock document. The first one is intended to be sold for its own value, while the second one is comparable to having a part in a financial company. Okay, let's go back to the dates that are due. There's a little bit more time for the Securities and Exchange Commission to provide their briefing. The date has been moved to March 22nd. However, there's more to it. On the other hand, Ripple is also given additional time than before. The deadline for them to file their brief in opposition has been moved to the 22nd of April rather than the original date. The question now is, why are these additional periods of time so significant? Think about it from this perspective. In a case as difficult as this one, every additional day carries significant weight. The two sides will have more time to gather evidence, strengthen their arguments, and plan their subsequent actions as a result of this. It is similar to the game of chess, except here, each player has a few more minutes to consider what they should do next. For those of us who are merely observing, it is as if we are being given the opportunity to see the creation of history right in front of our very eyes. At this very moment, a legal drama is unfolding that has the potential to bring about significant changes in the cryptocurrency industry. It is essential to keep in mind that on the 22nd of March and the 22nd of April, there are now significant events. The following are the subsequent chapters of this fascinating narrative that focuses on the regulations, new ideas, and the future of digital assets. Doesn't it get your attention? This, however, is just the beginning. Let's proceed like this. My mind is blown by the intelligence of the XRP community, which is the most surprising aspect of this whole narrative. You have to understand that these fans were already putting things together years ago and making claims that appeared to be eerily correct from the beginning. Consider the enigmatic individual who goes by the online alias BG123. This enigmatic individual was leaving clues and signals behind like breadcrumbs, providing uncanny and accurate clues about what would occur in the future. They seem to have a glimpse into the future of XRP and Ripple without even trying. And as if by some miracle, their forecasts are now in agreement with the events that are taking place in the Ripple vs. CC case immediately. In spite of this, it is not merely BG123. A number of influential members of the community, including Baba, have been posting messages that appear to validate the information that we are now observing. It's almost as if they were privy to the long-term plan earlier than it was made public. It's not just tweets and SMS that are difficult to comprehend, there are plenty more. These assertions have been compared to actual occurrences that have taken place in particular circumstances. The XRP community appears to have been aware of everything that was going to take place in this court case before the curtains were even drawn. This is evident from the ruling that Judge Torres made as well as the revised due dates. The residents of this village have the ability to make you question whether or not there is more to it than meets the eye. Do they have a connection with a cosmic force that has the ability to predict the future? Is it instead merely a random occurrence? Whatever the circumstances may be, there is one thing that can be said with absolute certainty. The individuals that are part of the XRP community are without a shadow of a question among the most intelligent and forward-thinking individuals in the cryptocurrency world. Please share your thoughts on that up to this point. What are your thoughts on how it sounds? Kindly let me know in the comments section. Would be curious to learn more about it. That being said, it is not the end. Let's proceed like this. An intriguing possibility emerges as we examine the XRP Ripple community's crystal ball. This is an option that we find particularly intriguing. There is a possibility that the Ripple vs. CC lawsuit will be resolved through the month of April. There have been recent developments in the courtroom, and the dates are arranged in such a way that it is not absolutely out of the question to consider the possibility that we may achieve a settlement within the next few months. For as long as anyone can remember, members of the XRP community have been keeping an eye on the month of April as a potential turning point in this ongoing legal drama. Is it possible that they will be correct once more this time regarding what will take place? Nevertheless, what the implications of a successful outcome would be for XRP in the market as a whole. In the first place, it has the potential to usher in a significant amount of trust and hope. Not only would a verdict in favor of Ripple establish beyond a reasonable doubt that XRP is a genuine cryptocurrency, but it would also remove a significant legal cloud that has been looming over the project for an excessively long period of time. There is a possibility that those individuals who have been holding their breath in anticipation will at long last be able to exhale a sigh of relief and surge back into the market with renewed momentum. Additionally, it is important to keep in mind the wider picture of rules. The regulatory landscape is about to undergo a significant transformation as a result of the conclusion of additional court cases at the end of April 2024 and the plans of the SEC to finalize crypto rules during the same month. The market for cryptocurrencies is more concerned with achieving clarity and security than anything else. It is possible that the Ripple case will result in more transparent regulations for all cryptocurrencies if it is resolved in a favorable manner. In point of fact, the growth of XRP and the cryptocurrency sector as a whole is highly dependent on the establishment of clear rules established by regulatory bodies. This is similar to the process of preparing the rails for a rapid train. Without a well-defined regulatory framework, there is a great deal of unpredictability and potential for disaster in the future. However, now that the tracks have been decided upon, there are a great deal of choice. As a result of the fact that XRP is so practical and holds so much potential, it has the potential to achieve new heights and become an essential component of the digital economy. Uncertainty persists despite the fact that we are excitedly awaiting the events that will take place in the months to come. There is a lack of clarity regarding the future of XRP or the alternative cryptocurrency sector in general. Now that things are beginning to change for the better, the XRP community is courageous enough to dream of a better tomorrow in which everything is clear. XRP is able to stand tall amid the stars. In your opinion, do you believe that the conflict between the SEC and the Ripple company is about to come to an end? What kind of faith do you have in XRP Ripple? To share your opinions, please use the comment section. Would be curious to learn more about it. However, this is not quite the conclusion. Keep an eye out for the time being. Ripple is widely recognized as a pioneer in the rapidly evolving realm of blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies. The company is establishing novel, game-changing trends that are causing the global financial industry to undergo significant transformations. At the core of these trends is the growing importance of digital currencies, which are gaining popularity at an alarming rate. There is a significant possibility that these digital representations of fiat currencies may bring about a shift in the management of international trade, financial inclusion, and monetary policy.